Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the final episode of this season of the Fake Milk Face-Off. We've come a long way. There's been I don't know, 6 reviews already where I've compared 2 different milk alternatives against each other, and now we've come to this point where I have 2 finalists in this season. I have milked walnuts and milked cashews, both from the same company, which I did not intend on doing. Elmhurst Dairy, or nut dairy, I don't know what you want to call it. Used to be Elmhurst Dairy, Elmhurst Nut product. They are not a sponsor. I've actually reached out to them because I noticed that these were doing really well. I thought hey, maybe they can get some ad space or something. They didn't write me back, so I can say whatever I want, but honestly these have been really good. And the ingredients in these are just water and nuts. So it says filtered water and walnuts on this one. It says filtered water and cashews on this one. The walnut has a little bit of a brown color to it. The cashew looks pretty close to milk, a little off, but pretty close to regular milk. I'll start with the milked walnuts. Yep, creamy, nutty, it's good. Definitely does have a walnut flavor in there, but I like walnuts, they're good, so that's a pleasant drink. Next, the cashew milk. It's good. The flavor in there is much milder, so you don't really get a strong note of something else. This challenge, though, is for which one tastes better, not which one is most like milk. So let me just see overall which one I like better. Walnut. The walnut one has got more of an interesting flavor to it because you taste those walnuts in there. Start with the walnut. This is Honey Nut Chex, by the way. You're getting a little bit of a walnut flavor in there, which is not really a bad thing with this cereal. Next, I'm going to go with the Cashew cereal. Cashews are equally good as far as providing the kind of milkiness that you would want in your cereal. The flavor, however, is more neutral, as I mentioned, and in this case, I think this is the winner. With this particular cereal, I'd say it's even. They both taste fine. But if you were to put that walnut milk in like Fruity Pebbles or something, it'd be a little weird. So we're at a tie right now, but there's one more challenge, coffee. I have 2 cups of black coffee in black mugs on a black surface. That way everything is really easy to see. First I'll try the walnut. It's separating a little bit. Not a lot. I'll just try to be quick here. I wouldn't say it's as good as regular milk at lightning coffee, but it does the job. You can taste a little bit of the walnut flavor in there, which it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it is slightly like having a flavored coffee. And yeah, it is separating, but not too terribly. Cashew milk in the coffee. It's pretty similar as far as reducing bitterness goes. It doesn't give any additional flavor to it. I mean, it's very mild, so if you're going to put this in a coffee, it's not going to taste like a flavored coffee. The walnut milk does add a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit. And it is separating hardly at all. Hardly at all. So this is a tough one. I think, as I have it right now, I'm preferring this one because it's reducing the bitterness a little bit more. And I'm liking that walnut flavor right now. However, if I were to drink this every single day, like I normally do, I drink like 2 cups of coffee a day, over time I'm going to get sick of that walnut taste. The cashew milk, I don't think I will. So I think the cashew nut milk is the winner here. It doesn't taste like a flavored coffee, and this one does. Not strongly, but a little bit. This one, you don't have that problem. This is the champion of this season. It won 2 out of 3 of the challenges, so this one will now sit on its throne over the bodies of all these fallen milk substitutes. And I will be back for a second season. I'm going to do a whole other competition with other different types of milk alternatives, and the winner of that will face off against the cashew milk. And we'll see if this is the true champion. So until then, take care. Bye-bye.